Hi, this is Efrain Maldonado, speaker, author, life coach, and today I'm going to really express what's been holding you back. I know you've been trying. I know you're trying to excel, improve, just do much better, go into a whole different level of life than you are now because you know that within you is the power to do that. But somehow we get stuck and you wonder why. I try so hard. I go and do everything I can. And then after about 3 or 4 weeks, wow, I find myself back where I started. What's the problem? What's the issue? I'll tell you what. It's the paradigm. In scientific terms, it's called the paradigm. I call it your current life because we have a life that we live on and we live about according to the rules that we have in our life. And we operate and we go and we reach and we extend ourselves and try to do, but normally what we always do. So when we try to reach out, we always seem to not feel good about it and we come back to where we were. And that's the paradigm. See, the paradigm is the way you see, understand, and interpret the world. Think about those, okay? That's your life right there. A paradigm, how you are, is how you see the world. And then once you see it, you begin to make sense of it. So you begin to understand it. And then you begin to interpret the world as you see it. And you know what? Nobody sees it exactly like you do. And that's what makes it so unique and so different. So a paradigm is the map of your world that you have in mind. Though you believe that you see the world as it is, not actually. You see the world as you are. And that's the truth. Okay? It's about who you are. So your mind, according to your life experiences, has conditioned, listen to this, your mind, according to your life experiences, has conditioned you to see the world as you know. You're growing up, your upbringing, and your experiences have set you up in the manner that you do, that you act, that you think. Think about that. What do those statements mean to us? It means that we are right now, a lot of it comes from our past, our growing up years, our baby years, even our baby years are still, and I hear many people to claim that they are themselves, that nobody tells them, no, it's not true. You're already conditioned from your past. And we're trying to, and that's why sometimes we try to do something, but you always go back to what you always know, why you feel comfortable, and it's easy. So, how did this thinking, this mindset affect us? Well, it affects us that we go back to what we know how to do. As much as we want to improve and exceed and move up, we always come back to where we were. So your mind, according to your life experiences, has conditioned you to see the world as you know. You're growing up, your upbringing and your experience, like I said, they are powerful. And so, how often do you meet people who don't understand or see what you're trying to explain? Have you ever come to this, approached these people, or communicated with these people, interact with these people, that what, they look at you funny, or you're talking to them and you look at them funny because it don't make sense. Matter of fact, it sounds weird. See, think about those times where you could relate to just a few, but not to others. And you wonder what's wrong with them. A different world. That's all. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with you. It's just from different worlds. And see, that's a lot of our issues and our differences and our problems with people, with our spouse, with our kids and all that, is that we all have a different world. And we all interpret our communication is composed and it has a meaning that relates to us specifically, to our world and not to theirs. Why did you find common ground with some and why not others? Do you remember? I mean, was there anything that made it a little different, that why you were able to make sense to some and not to others? Who were those people you could not relate to and why? And you remember those because we do. We do. What's wrong with them? They're weird. And we go through those stages and we're blaming them, but at the same time, when we blame them, we have to look at ourselves. Our world's a little different than theirs. We all want to improve, but here's the thing. It requires us to change. Yet, it seems that we all want specific changes in our life, okay? We want specific changes in our life, but without changing things we want to keep. How does that happen? You don't want to change, but you want to become something different. You want to become someone different. You want to have, and in order for you to be or to have certain things, you have to be different. What do you think of that? What's your thoughts on that? The problem is that behaviors are whole systems, okay? Now this is the key here. And when a part is changed on the system, it will be broken. And it won't operate to give you the results you expect because you changed it. And it might not work and it might work differently. We don't know yet. But it's different. And so when you take something, when you want a new role and you want certain activities and you want certain way of being and acting and having, there's a process to that. You have to follow the process. You can't change it. You can't change it until you're there. Okay? You can change your paradigm. It is when you change. Think about this. When you change, the world will change to accommodate your thinking. Does it sound kind of weird? Does it sound like, yeah, I wish it was right? No, it is right. It is right. When it will change. When you change the world, your world will change to accommodate your thinking. Because what creates our world is our thinking. A paradigm is a pattern. It's a model with a specific system of rules and regulations that does two things. First, it sets you with rules, and it limits and gives you boundaries. Don't you? Think about that. You have rules about your life. You have rules that you can do this and can do that, and you tell your kids or you tell your brothers or you tell your friends, no, you can't do that, but we can do this. See? Why? Because it limits you and it gives you boundaries, and you don't want to go beyond the boundaries because in your mind you think it's wrong and it's bad or negative or whatever it is, but you do have that. Each of us has those rules and boundaries. The paradigm has rules that tell you how to succeed by solving problems, but they have to be within your paradigm, within your world. And you know what you can do, and you know how you can excel, but maybe you haven't tried it, or maybe don't want to try them. But you know how to move forward. You just won't do it. When a paradigm, which is a way of thinking, is very different from yours, it interferes with the ability to make sense of the information. It just doesn't make sense. It's weird. Wow. What is obvious to a person from one paradigm will be totally imperceptible to someone with a different paradigm because they see the world different. They have different paradigms. They are wearing, incredibly, you can say they're wearing different lenses. Okay? We all have different lenses. Your mind, which is from your current paradigm, asks and replies from your past perspective of life. See, when you want to create something and you want to solve a problem or solve an issue or communicate with someone different, you go back to your past to figure it out. And I mean way past sometimes. This is the world that you accepted in your past. It became your creation as you agree or disagree with situation, whether you like it or not. You're just going by the rules you picked up. And you know, those rules are still with you. And they're not helping you, but you hold on to it. Why? Because it's so much easier. Not that you like it, but for some reason we'd rather do what's easy than what we like. This is true for all of us. So what do you think about this? Are you ready to move on? Are you ready to change whether you want to or not? And that's the problem with many of us. We want to, but we want to achieve or want to be or want to be somewhere else, but we don't want to change. No, it doesn't work that way. But once you decide, do you have the potential? Do you have the resources? Oh, definitely you do. The things, are you willing to change who you are right now? Do you have personal goals? What is keeping you from following your goals? What has kept you from succeeding? Matter of fact, what is the biggest problem? Yeah, we have problems. And so this is the paradigm. This is what I want to talk to you, because this is what's been holding you back. This is just, every time you try to get excited, the old memories, the old habits, the old ways of doing it, they come and grab you and pull you back and say, hey, no. And then they throw all the negativity so you don't change. Because I'll tell you one thing, the mind does not like to change. They're all set up. It's automatic. It works for you. Actually, how many times you do things that you don't think about? Huh? Why? Because your mind already knows. It gives you the answers before you even think about it. So that's the way the mind likes to work. And so when you try to change, there is going to give you a lot of contradictions, a lot of negativity, a lot of things to keep you back. Now you have to be stronger. You have to have some proof of what you're going to. You have to have a visual picture of where you're going. You have to have an ideal life that you want in order for you to move ahead. I hope you're ready, because this can take you to where you want to go. And this is just the beginning of where we're going. And if you keep following this videos here, you're going to get excited. You're going to get the strength, because the strength is not that you don't have it. You have it. What comes upon us and what keeps it back is the negativity that's thrown to us by the mind. The strength you have, the confidence you have, it's just there, and we've kind of covered it up. It's not about becoming, but it's about unbecoming. It's clearing off all the negative stuff that we have and start putting the right information in. Start putting the right thing. I hope you're ready, because this is just the beginning, and this is something that preparation, because this is what you're going to be fighting all the time. All the times that you come out with negativity, or I don't think I want to do that. I really don't. No, that's your past talking to you. If you look at your future and you look at what you want, that's what you need to start thinking and breaking your old self, breaking your old habits and creating the new one. So this is Efraim Maldonado, and I hope you get going on this, because the next video is going to be even more for you. It's going to start the beginning of the end for you. Okay? So Good luck, and we'll see you next time.